Hey everybody, how's it going? Gotta make this quick. I'm here to do a thread video for Rachel's Ghost, which is the name of her channel. She started a Beatles 2024 vinyl tag. There are basically 10 questions and a bonus question. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to start right away. Her first question was, which Beatles album do you own the most copies of? Okay, start out. Mine is Sgt. Pepper. Okay, so I have an 8-track. You'll have to forgive me here. There's a copy in the Beatles mono CD box. The Beatles stereo CD box. And I know some people are going to blast me for this one, but there's also a copy in the stereo USB Apple. I also have a copy on, I guess, what would be considered the album box BC13 cassette box. I got it covered, so I can't pull it out. And then, of course, the BC13 album box. Also, if you look over here, there's a copy in the Beatles mono vinyl box, and right next to that is the Beatles stereo box. I also have, and I didn't pull them out, a copy in the 1989, people call them bread bin boxes. I have the cassette version, the CD version, and the album version, so that's 3 more. To keep going, this is my original 67 Sgt. Pepper mono copy, which is right there. This one is my original stereo copy. This one is an Apple Records 70s copy, which I think is the first one I ever bought. This one is, and this one's for you, Rachel. This one I'll pull out. This is a Canadian pressing, and it is on marble vinyl. I don't know if you can really, there it is. I think I have 2 of these. Moving along, let's move to, I got an import picture disc from 78. I have the 78 picture disc, still sealed. I have the 2017 picture disc. Kind of monotonous, isn't it? I have the 2017 remix. I'm trying to do this and cut the glare, but it ain't going to happen. This is the 1 LP remix. And I have the 2017 2 LP remix. And last but not least, the 2017 CD box. So all told that I could find, I think I have 20 or 21 copies of Sgt. Pepper. Moving along, the second question was show a bootleg. I was never really into bootlegs. I don't have a lot. I do have a couple, but I'm going to show these 2. Because technically, I guess they're considered bootlegs, even though they were legitimately, but unofficially released. But it's the Alpha Omega Volume 1. Which these are unique because they have actual solo tracks in them. And Alpha Omega Volume 2. This one's a hard one to find. Her next question. Last Beatles album you bought? Well, like everybody else, it was the Red Blue box set, which I have not had a chance to listen to yet. Question number 4. I can't pick a favorite Beatle. I don't have one. So what I did is I pulled out an album from each one, that I don't think you see too often. But my first one would be Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band. The one everybody I know is the white cover with the clear vinyl in it. This, I'm pretty sure, is a UK black vinyl copy. For George, I don't know if anybody's ever showed this, but Traveling Wilburys Heading for the Light 12-inch. I think it's from Germany, but I was looking for something that most people haven't seen. For John, another 12-inch, Happy Christmas War is Over, but this one was a limited edition for the Virginia Food Bank, and they only made 2,000 of these, which this one's 466, and it's on white vinyl. The labels both say taken off the album Shaved Fish. And then for Paul, I could have pulled out quite a few different ones. This one is my sealed copy of Paul McCartney's Twin Freaks with the hype sticker, everything. I've never opened it. I knew somebody that had a copy of this opened, so I actually took it and burned it onto a CD so I could listen to it. The next question number 5, is show a non-UK or US LP. Okay, I chose an Australian with the Beatles. I'm pretty sure it's the 70s pressing. I don't really care. But I always liked this album cover. Question number 6. Show a Beatles 45. Well, for me that's a tough one. So I pulled out, it's not the rarest record, but it is the rarest picture sleeve as far as I'm concerned. And it is Can't Buy Me Love. And that is my copy of the picture sleeve. The sleeve was only released on the East Coast, and they're really hard to find. So that's my 45. Question 7 is show an LP by another artist that has all Beatles songs on it. Again, got a few of them. Don't ask me why, but I chose Beatle Barkers. I've had this album for years. I find it very funny, honestly. But I think it fits the bill. Okay, this one's going to stretch a little bit. But the question is, show an album by another artist that has a Beatle guest starring on it, or playing on it. Well, I don't know if anybody's done this yet, but I picked Yoko Ono's Plastic Ono Band. Because both John and Ringo play on it. Sue me. That's what I chose. It was handy. Now this one, look around. Question number 9 is show a Beatles item that has not an album or a record. I chose this because I have not showed this in a video yet. I was going to do this under a repro video, but I decided to pull it out. I don't know how many people have actually seen one, but this is from 1964, and it is an original Beatles comb. Problem with these is there were a lot of fakes made. There's the flip side. It says Jumbo Comb on the top. And yes, it's that big. But that's what I decided to show. This is my second room. You can see the stuff lying around. And then question 10 is my favorite Giles Martin remix. Well, that's a tough one because I haven't had a chance to listen to the Red Blue albums yet. So what I'm going to say is I'm not picking my favorite. I'm picking the one that least irked me, I guess. And that would be the White Album. So those are the 10 questions. Hope I did this thread justice. The bonus question was name one of your favorite Beatle channels on YouTube. Well, I have a few. But the one I'm going to throw out there is, I don't know if it's an obscure one or if people follow it. One of my favorites is Parlogram Auctions channel. There's another one called Kit Su, K-I-T, I think it's S-U, Beatles. That one, he remasters and posts different videos and stuff like that. But that doesn't diminish. There's a lot of great channels out there. There really is. It's just finding the time to watch them all. So that being said, I told you, Rachel, I'd get to it. I got to it. Check out Rachel's Ghosts channel. And with that, peace out, everybody.